So if you hear this and you think, oh, you know what, Brett, I've heard about this stuff before, this, residential assisted living, you buy a house, you convert the garage. That's not what I'm talking about. That's garbage. None of that stuff works. Those are fake numbers people are blowing smoke up your butt, right? Let me talk to you about this model here, the assisted living mansion. So this is what it looks like. We run luxury end-of-life care for 16 grandmas and grandpas, and we build new construction, about 10,000 square feet, 16 private rooms, private bath. We have this huge vaulted great room. We have a chef. We have a salon. We have all of the care that you could get at a big smelly facility that you can't get in a residential RAL. We have all of those kind of care and services in our mansions. And because of that, we charge a premium. Usually I see $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a month for what it looks like for end-of-life care. And that may seem like really, really expensive to you. It's actually not. When you are talking about what this niche is, the last couple years of life before you pass away, when you have full, ADLs to do and or memory care, $8,000 a month is kind of a middle of the road plus across the country. There's plenty of cities that are, $10,000+ a month. And even some of the lower kind of rural cities are in that like $7,000 to $8,000 a month kind of range. So let me share what the numbers look like at $8,000 a month. We are higher than that, but at $8,000 a month times 16 beds, that's $128,000 a month of income, right? That's our top line income. Then from there, staffing. Staffing's the majority of it. It's about $38,000 a month for staffing. That's 2 caregivers 24/7 at $18 an hour. Then there's a chef at $20 an hour, 40 hours a week. Then I have a manager at $65,000, $70,000 a year, right? All of that's in there, plus payroll tax, about $38,000 a month. So 128 minus the 38, minus about $18,000 a month in operating expenses, all sorts of different stuff from utilities to food to uniforms to marketing dollars, all that stuff's in that 18 grand. Okay, then minus about 20,000. So that's at current today's rates for building a multi-million-dollar mansion, right? You're gonna build 10,000 square foot mansion. It's gonna cost a lot of money. It's gonna be about 20 grand a month PITI, right? So all of those, 128 minus those numbers, get you about $52,000 a month in net profit, in cash flow. Now it's at 100% occupancy. You should be, doing well and having mostly 100% occupancy most times, but nonetheless, okay, let's say you knock it down from, 128 to 120. So it's 52 minus that extra 8. What is that, like 46 grand or something like that? You're gonna be really, really in a good spot, right? It's consistent that you can make 500 grand a year in this niche doing this model, right? 500 grand a year. That's about 41,000 and change a month, right? It is very, very doable and consistent. I do it. A lot of our partners do it. It is a life-changing model, right? There's plenty of money in there for you to bring on investor partners, partner with someone, do a JV deal, right? And we'll talk about what that looks like in a minute here. But this kind of numbers right here, this is that big one and done kind of deal, right? Make multiple millions on the front side in equity in the real estate, make hundreds of thousands of dollars every year on the actual business side. So I would say that there's really kind of two deals here, right? You have the real estate deal and you have the operations company deal. If you're gonna go and you're gonna build something like we do, right? You're gonna build something at what it costs to build, not what it's going to be worth. And when you go and you build something, new construction, you can build at less than what future value is going to be. So for us, we're building around 2.5 million and they're worth more than 5 million, right? So there's 50% margin in there. We're literally building $2+ million of equity on day one. Once we have our stabilized product, right? The building's there. Now you're a multimillionaire. This is all you have to do. Follow the plan, go through the steps, build your mansion. You will now have multiple millions of dollars in equity. Now you become a multimillionaire, right? That's how we're gonna get it done this year. Then in addition to that, you have your business opportunity. Really, that's what this is. This is a business opportunity that comes with real estate. So you're gonna run your business. You are going to hire your team, hire someone with experience. Laura and myself, we had no experience when we got into this, literally zero, right? I was a house flipper. And then we're going like, let's start an assisted living and do memory care. We had no idea what that even meant, but we just did it, right? We hired someone with a lot of experience and we fumbled our way through it, becoming experts along the way. So you can hire somebody, right? Or you can partner with us. You can fill in the gaps of where you're missing your experience.